Well, the October season is upon us, and what a better way to start than talking about one of the most hilariously shit horror movies in the last few years. This is 2017's The Bye Bye Man.
Please don't make me say it. Don't say it, don't think it. If I tell you about him, you and your kids, you're all dead.
A house off campus with John Henry and a live-in girlfriend.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
What the hell is that?
What is it?
Don't think it, don't say it. The bye-bye man.
And the more you think about him, the closer he gets.
The reason that I wanted to talk about this movie is because me and my buddy Gus over at the Nostalgia Kid, he wanted to review this movie for his show, but after we watched it and tried writing a script for it, that ultimately didn't happen. So I thought that the material was enough for a Blockbusters episode. That's why I'm not doing it for MediaWiz. So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick little video talking about this hilariously bad movie, The Bye Bye Man, and interspersed is going to be footage of me and Gus watching it, because I feel like some of the scenes in our commentary just kind of go to show how hilariously shit this movie can be. People commit unthinkable acts every day. Time and again, we grapple to understand what drives a person to do such terrible things. But what if all the questions we are asking are wrong? What if the cause of all evil is not matter of what, but who? When three college friends stumble upon the horrific origins of the Bye Bye Man, they discover that there is only one way to avoid his curse. Don't think it, don't say it. But once the Bye Bye Man gets inside your head, he takes control. But as for the movie itself, it's apparently based on an urban legend. I mean, they even have the balls to put a "based on" in the credits.
Based. Big quotations there.
And yeah, the story goes, Drifter goes from town to town, has been killing people, and it has some kind of demonic powers that whenever you say its name, you know, that's why the people in the movie are trying to prevent people from figuring out what it's called. And of course, it was given the hilariously ridiculous name of the Bye Bye Man. It is funny that this is from Universal, the same company that just a year later put out the 2018 Halloween movie, because if you didn't know this movie cost as much as it did, you'd swear you were watching an Asylum movie. It's that amateurish in its production. But as for the setup, it's very standard boilerplate stuff. You have it that there's these three people, they're all friends, two guys, one girl, one guy's in a relationship with the girl. They hint that maybe she's kind of interested in the other guy, but she's still interested with her boyfriend. And of course, the boyfriend and the other guy, they're best friends. They really missed out the perfect opportunity for a montage of them fixing up this place, set to that song from Revenge of the Nerds. Put one foot in front of the other foot. As they go digging, they hipster the fuck out of this place. I mean, there's even a point where they put up, not a door, but beads, so that, you know, there's a dramatic exit in one scene, and instead of, you know, slamming a door shut, they just go through beads.
There was no door there. How could he not hear her? Oh wait, no, it's pretty obvious why. You see, the beads were closed.
The beats were closed.
They have an argument. They'll let the beads hit you on the way out.
As they're cleaning the place up, they end up finding this dresser drawer with a bunch of scribblings and stuff that ultimately spell out the Bye Bye Man. And that's how they end up hearing about the legend. They have a little get-together with some friends, and then there's this one girl who's like kind of gothic, so naturally she knows about the horror story that is the Bye Bye Man and the urban legend. I find this incredibly interesting. There is a part in the trailer that is in this scene where the guy says the Bye Bye Man, and in the trailer they have it that his eyes go white like he's being possessed.
I'm afraid of putting this into your head.
Tell me.
Bye-bye man.
That's not in the movie. Like, they clearly just added that just to try and get butts into seats. I really hate when movie trailers do that. It's like, don't edit shit a certain way. that if it's not even going to be like that in the movie, all right, that's phony as fuck. Naturally, since all three of them have said it and or thought it, like the tagline of the poster says, don't say it, don't think it, like it's that one R.L. Stein straight-to-TV movie. I'm forgetting the name of it. I swear it was Don't Think About It or something like that. It's pretty much a shittier version of that. Real talk, though, if you want a good straight-to-TV Halloween movie that actually has some balls, that movie was pretty fucking badass, not gonna lie. I gotta say, though, there are plenty of opportune times where the movie sets up the perfect self-zing. Because there are plenty of points where characters say, want to hear something stupid, or you want to watch something, and that gives the audience perfect opportunity to make fun of the movie they're watching.
You want to watch something stupid?
Yeah, let's watch the Bye Bye Man. That's a script. One singular piece of paper with scribbles and shit on it.
As scribbles equals script.
I don't like this.
That's what the test audience said about this movie.
I don't like this.
Slowly but surely, the Bye Bye Man uses its powers to try and mess with people's minds and sends them very funny hallucinations, like a part where the best friend tries to make a move on the girlfriend.
The fuck?
Oh god.
Okay, now this feels like a comedy.
Just see a guy butt naked in the hallway.
Yo, come on, let's fuck.
What the fuck just happened?
There's also a part where the boyfriend imagines that this old lady who, is one of the, oldest living people to know about the urban legend, imagines that she's on fire.
Oh god, help!
Oh my god,
Oh my god!
I was loud, get in the water! Oh, that is awful. That is awful fucking CG.
All throughout the movie, they keep setting up there's people who might know something about the legend. Like I said, there's this old lady who's like the oldest living person, and she hasn't said it or thought about it for years on end, and she somehow is able to escape the Bye Bye Man's clutches. And then there's this like librarian woman, and she ends up dying by getting run over in a laughably horrible effect. That's the weird thing. It was reminding me a lot of Wish Upon. It was reminding me of that, where it's like it wants to be like a Final Destination movie where people who we just kind of got to know a few scenes ago end up dying inadvertently, not really because of the killer or anything, but it vaguely connects to the killer, but it was more of a natural cause that they may or may not have started. Or then you get these scenes where it's like obviously they're trying to go off of the whole, oh, the Bye Bye Man is in their head and messing with them and sending them hallucinations. But again, look at this. That's not scary. That's fucking funny. This eventually boils down to they all end up dying, but there's this like one friend and his daughter that they know about, and ultimately like they say that the daughter saw the cabinet but she couldn't read it, in one of the worst line deliveries in the movie.
What did this writing say?
You know I can't read in the dark. What do you think I am, a flashlight?
What do you think I am, a flashlight? You remember when movies actually got people who had some level of acting experience and it didn't feel like you were watching shitty plays on tape?
You lying to me.
We're not.
Jesus Christ. And what just happened, huh? And there were sounds.
I feel like I'm watching a theater play at the Bye Bye Man.
I know.
We wouldn't lie to you, man.
Overall, this movie's bad, okay? It's really bad. The movie has shit acting, shit production, misleading advertisement. Like, this movie has basically everything going against it. But I will say, and we said this in the video of me and Gus watching the movie, the first 2/3, they're pretty boring. Aside from a few funny zingers along the way, the first half is really boring. But when you get to like the last half an hour, when the Bye Bye Man shows up in his Alex Macer from Prototype cosplay, and you get some really bad acting like this.
You leave him alone.
Nice acting there, guy. Yo, leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
No.
It's like he's making fun of the person who's supposed to be acting in the scene.
I know.
You leave him alone. Go away.
That's when the movie starts to look up, because I mean that shit is unintentionally funny, and it did make us laugh consistently as it was coming. So yeah, if you happen to come across this movie on TV, maybe watch it and laugh at it, but I specifically say just watch the last half an hour.
What the fuck?
What? Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I was just facing him.
That was worth it.
That is probably the scene that you should start the movie on. Forget the first half. Get to the scene where the guy thinks that his girlfriend is cheating on him with his best friend. And then from that point forward, the movie is just absolutely hilarious. So yeah, The Bye Bye Man, it's a bad movie, but as it goes on, it gets kind of hilariously bad. That's the best way I could summarize it. It's the first half, totally skip that. When you get to the last half of it, then it becomes absolutely so bad it's funny. Next time on Blockbusters Show, we're going to be looking at the recently released, and since we talked about the Banana Splits earlier this year, I guess it'd be appropriate to talk about the other Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff movie, the recently released Nicolas Cage cult classic, I guess, Willy's Wonderland. But until then, guys, I'm Adam Sykes of the Blockbuster Show, and we will see you guys in the next video.
The face in the fucking title. The Bye Bye Man 2, lol.